Sean Diddy Combs has been accused of sexual assault. A lawsuit filed in LA Superior Court on Thursday accuses Christian King Combs of sexual assaulting and possibly a woman in December 2022. The woman says it happened while she was working on a yacht that Diddy had chartered. This comes just over a week after homes owned by Diddy were raided in LA and Miami as part of a federal human trafficking investigation.
Christian Combs, Diddy's son, accused of assaulting a woman in looming lawsuit. Now, if you don't know, the lawsuit against Christian Combs has yet to be officially filed, but is currently in the works. According to attorney Tyrone Blackburn, the identity of Combs' alleged has yet to be revealed, and details surrounding the reported lawsuit are limited. So it looked like Christian Combs stunting like his daddy. They trying to take down the whole family now.
Because CNN just confirmed that Christian Call's son of hip-hop mogul Diddy is facing some serious legal trouble after a disturbing new lawsuit is surfaced. Yes, you heard me, this could land him in jail too. So how did things escalate so quickly for their heir to the Combs empire? Well, let's break everything down. We know so far, Christian Combs, Diddy's youngest son, has just been slapped with some serious legal papers. And get this, they were served right at Diddy's famous mansion in Miami. Yeah, the same mansion that's practically a legend in the hip-hop world, hosting everything from star-studded parties to be the backdrop for some of Diddy's more questionable moments. But hold up, wait a minute, because it gets even more insane. These legal papers weren't just handed to just anybody, they were delivered straight to Christian right at Diddy's house of all places. Now, the Calls family is facing another wave of legal drama, and it's not just a random lawsuit. This one could really shake things up, and it make matters even worse. The timing couldn't be more inconvenient, just when the Combs family is already under a public microscope for one scandal after another. Christian's name gets dragged into the mix. Talk about bad timing. You have to wonder, how much more can this mansion, already known for its share of drama, take before it completely implodes? I mean, it might be time to move, y'all. But let's get serious, because things went disturbing from here, and trust me, it's not something that you're going to want to miss. According to Grace, Christian Combs was no innocent bystander in this situation. From the moment they met, it's alleged that he took an uncomfortable, unsettling interest in her, and things only got worse from there. The lawsuit claims that Christian made her drink tequila with him during a recording session, pressuring her into it. But wait, it doesn't stop there, because Grace goes on to claim that the tequila wasn't just tequila, and it might have been spite. And we've all heard this story before with this father, so we kind of know where this might lead, right?
Now a son of embattled music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has been accused of sexual assault. A lawsuit filed in LA Superior Court on Thursday accuses Christian King Combs of assaulting and possibly a woman in December 2022. The woman says it happened while she was working on a yacht that Diddy had chartered. This comes just over a week after homes owned by Diddy were raided in LA and Miami as part of a federal human trafficking investigation. Neither the attorneys for Combs or Diddy have commented on the new legal complaint.
But that's just the beginning of what she alleges went down. Things reportedly took an even darker turn, a twisted turn that Christian supposedly became aggressive, physically grabbing her arm and preventing her from leaving. Just imagine being stuck, not able to escape, and feeling trapped by someone with so much power and influence. It's terrifying. But to make matters even worse, Grace claims that later that same day, things spiral completely out of control. This is where the story takes an even darker twist. She alleges that Christian cornered her in a private room, stripped off his clothes, and tried to force her into non-consensual acts. Well, Grace said she fought back, but the nightmare didn't end until another staff member just happened to walk in. That's when she was able to break free. But let's just take a pause for a second, because what in the world? This is chilling.
His son, Christian, aka King Combs, is now being sued, just like his father is, A woman filed a lawsuit against King, alleging that in late 2022, right before New Year's Eve, King her on a yacht. Specifically, the party going on, she was working it, and she claims that he started to hone in on her, roping her, trying to kiss her. She claims that she tried pushing him off of him, telling her that she didn't want it, and she claims that he continued pressing on and pressing on. In her lawsuit, she actually claims to have audio recordings of this, and she includes transcripts of all of this, and in the transcripts, if they're believed to be true, they do in fact show her trying to tell Christian, hey, leave me alone, I don't want this, leave me alone.
Grace even tried to talk to the yacht captain the next morning, hoping for some support, or at least someone to listen. And guess what he said? He brushed it off, suggesting that she is probably partying voluntarily, excuse me. That's the kind of response that makes you question everything. What kind of person would dismiss a serious accusation like that? It's beyond disturbing now. If you thought that the worst of the situation was behind us, think again. Because the fallout from what Grace allegedly experienced doesn't just end with the traumatic events that night. This is where it gets even more heart-wrenching. Grace claims she was basically forced to keep serving Christian, even after everything that happened. Talk about a toxic work environment, right? It's like this man allegedly crossed every line, and yet she had to go right back to serving him like nothing was wrong. Can you even imagine the mental toll that would take on someone? But to make matters even worse, her personal life fell apart too. Grace says the emotional burden from the incident spiraled into a complete breakdown. She lost her job, her mental health spiraled in, and as if that wasn't bad enough, her long-term relationship also came crashing down. Her partner couldn't handle the emotional weight of what she'd been going through, and they ended up splitting. But to be honest, I can't even imagine what it must have been like to lose both your career and a relationship, all while dealing with the trauma of what happened. It's heartbreaking.
Like father, like son, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said before,
Then that not only is Christian involved in some seriously disturbing actions, but he's also reportedly linked to the infamous freak-off parties that have dodged his father Diddy for years. Yeah, it's serious, and some are saying that it wasn't just Diddy living these wild lives at these parties, but his sons were allegedly right in the middle of the action. And guess whose name is also in this bombshell lawsuit? None other than Justin Dior Combs, Diddy's eldest son. Christian King Coles isn't letting his dad, Sean Diddy Coles' sex trafficking court hearing get in the way of him partying with his girlfriend Raven Tracy in a lawsuit filed by a woman named Jones. It's claimed that Justin and Diddy were both allegedly soliciting ex-workers, and even admitting younger girls to a listening party. Oh wait, it doesn't stop there. The L, who claims the party guests were drugged with their drinks being spiked, and it gets worse. Christian Combs is reportedly named as someone actively involved in some very disturbing acts, including allegedly spiking and assaulting a woman at a party. Is this for real? Now things are about to get even more heated, because back in April, after the feds raided Diddy's $40 million law mansion Tessa, both the sons, Justin and Christian, were seen fleeing the scene. Yes, fleeing. Why? Well, the Department of Homeland Security came in with the full raid. It wasn't just any raid. Reports say incriminating evidence, like tapes allegedly surfaced from Diddy's homes. These tapes are said to contain footage of those infamous freak-off parties and other disturbing activities. And guess who's already implicated in all this mess? Of course, Justin and Christian.
Things are about to get even more heated because back in April, after the feds raided Diddy's $40 million LA mansion.
So what did they do? Did they dip? Of course they did. After the raid went down, they were seen fleeing the scam with bags. But of course, once the dust settled, guess who came back? You guessed it, Justin and Christian. They returned, likely to grab their things and try to stay under the radar. Talk about a messed up family drama. But the drama didn't stop there. No, things are only getting worse for Justin. He's not just dealing with lawsuits and family chaos. He's being blacklisted by law and the real estate market. Sources say Justin can't even get a call back from a real estate agent. After his infamous party lifestyle became well known, he's apparently finding it harder than ever to secure a rental in law.
Breaking news for you now, a federal raid at the LA home of music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. You see a large, long enforcement operation presence at that home. Our Fox Los Angeles sister station is reporting the raid is part of a sex trafficking investigation.
Let's be real a second for a millisecond. With the way that Justin's been living his life, can you even blame him? This guy's Instagram is practically a wildlight of wild alcohol-filled parties. He's infamous for throwing parties that get way out of hand, and it's no secret that he likes to live large. Talk about stunting like your daddy. But here's the kicker. When he rented homes in law, he didn't exactly keep things low-key. He tell agents he was hosting a small gathering of 20 people. But when the party started, it was more. Like 200 people tearing up the place. Sounds like a total disaster.
Justin Combs' attorney speaks out after claims that he's banned from renting homes in Los Angeles after allegedly wrecking them. Listen, y'all, the realtors in LA are fucking fed up with the Combs family, bro. Like, they are done with the Combs family. Like, they banning everybody in the Combs family from renting homes in LA, B.
But as if Justin Cole's life wasn't already a complete circus of wild parties and family drama and legal bat. Guess what else? He's now dealing with some serious financial trouble. Yes, Justin's digging himself deeper and deeper into a hole. And this time, it's not just lawsuits and shady dealings. It's his wallet that's taken a major hit. Portia is coming after him for not paying up on his luxury GS.
Justin Combs allegedly unruly parties has real estate agents in LA refusing to rent to him. Auto slam! Well, they probably refusing to rent to him because daddy's money's tied up.
Let's rewind a little bit. Back in January 2022, just unleashed a shiny new Bentley Bugatti, a V8 car that's basically the definition of a flex. The deal, well, it was for 42 payments of $3,365.20. Free each, which means, a very expensive ride. But here's where it all goes downhill. Fast forward to December 2023. And guess what? Justin decided not to make his payment. And now Portia is coming for the entire $172, $6,143 he owes, plus they want their interest, which was 10% per year. Imagine the pressure. Well, that's over $170,000 hanging over his head. Not to mention the legal fees, the drama with his family, and the mounting stress of dealing with all this at once. But here's the real kicker. Porter served him with the lawsuit papers in June. Yes, in the middle of all the other chaos, and the legal storm is only getting stronger. It's looking like there's no way out. But y'all, that's not even the worst of it, as if his family couldn't get any crazier. King Seeded's youngest son is stepping in to take over the family social media. With Diddy deep in legal trouble, King is now running Diddy's Instagram account, trying to keep the Combs brand afloat amidst all this chaos. But this move definitely raised some eyebrows, because Diddy's social media has always been a platform for him to flex and keep his image polished. So it's no surprise that King would want to step in while his dad was busy dealing with the 2025 try. But what's this whole angle? Is King trying to salvage Diddy's reputation? Or is he just trying to keep the family's brand alive? Either way, he's posted a series of positive throwback videos, spreading good energy and reminding people of the positive thing Diddy Love has done. It's an interesting move for sure, but with all the legal heat that the family is under, it might be the smartest play King can make right now. But what is really next for the Combs family? Can they recover from this legal storm that's rearing around them, or they hit it for more drama? Do you think that King's social media efforts will be enough to save the family name? Or is it too little too late? Drop your thoughts in comments below. And don't you forget to smash that like button and hit the subscribe for more of the latest tea. And be sure to check out our next video, where we dive into Janice Cole's role in the mess and her alleged involvement in procuring women Did's parties. Yeah, she be wearing that white nail polish, so you don't want to miss it.